You're the first one to make an appearance.
Yay! Where's Nicola?
I don't know. I thought Nicola would have been because I was the one who sent the link first. I think,
Ah.
or it might have been you who I sent the link to first.
Mm.
I'm not entirely sure. You right?
Yeah.
But yeah. What did you say to Nicola when she told you she was gonna fill up the forms to get you on obsessive compulsive cleaners?
I was like to her, I was like, why? And then she's like, it'd be funny. I was like, what, for everyone we know to see me on TV or just in general? She was just like, I was like, yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to be able to go out in public again then, am I? She's like, it'd be fine.
Yeah, and plus as well, what it is as well is the whole point of that program is for the people with OCD to go over to people's houses and kind of get a better understanding as to why they're like dirty and why they're clean, sort of thing.
Yeah.
And to try and get the people with OCD to kind of understand that they don't need to be as clean as they are, but then on the flip side of the coin, they don't need to be as messy as they are either. You know what I mean? So it's one of those situations, you know. You okay, Nick?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. I've still got to clear the stopwatch thing from earlier from when I went and done my coffee and all that. It's done. What are you giggling about, Nick?
Nothing.
No, Nick, you're giggling about me, aren't you?
No, I'm just surprised how like, you just like timed people like today.
Oh, trust me, I'm going to be doing that a lot more. In fact, to be honest, I think Chelsea might end up doing the same thing. So yeah, just to pre-warn you, you might have people timing you from now on, Nick.
I don't mind.
Yeah, you won't be sitting there when me and Chelsea are timing you constantly.
I don't mind. Seriously, I really
Really?
don't care.
Thanks.
You can do it as long as you like.
Happy days.
And please don't tell me, Charles, you're gonna time me when you're over here on Monday.
Oh, I didn't think of that.
Yeah,
Why did
now
I
look
give
what.
her that idea? Why?
Well, you're the one who gave her the idea, so it's your own fault.
I know.
Tee hee. What do you say to that then?
Nothing.
Nothing. Fair enough. No, it's actually quite funny actually seeing your reaction and stuff.
I bet.
Yeah, like, oh, really?
What?
I said, yeah, you're like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Uh, for some reason, I don't know why.
I love Nicola, but she doesn't love me back. I'm gonna go away and cry in the corner.
What?
I love Nicola, but Nicola doesn't love me, so I'm just gonna go away and cry in the corner.
You cheeky mare.
Oh, you're gonna cry. Oh, do you want a shoulder to cry on, Charles?
I'm
Aww.
bloody missing you.
Oh, Nicola, you've made her cry. Aw.
Hang on a second. I didn't even say a bloody word.
I turned my mummy on you. I don't, Mama.
Yeah, but Chelsea, I messaged you saying I'm missing you.
Mummy on you. I'm going to tell Mama.
I've missed you for the entire 2 weeks, actually, that I haven't seen you.
Oh, funny, funny, funny. Oh, you two really are funny, aren't you? At least in my opinion, you're both very funny.
She's the funniest one.
No.
Yes.
No, I think I find that you are
No, she is more like.
Nicola Audrey Morgan.
Yeah, that's my name. Please don't wear it out.
Oh, cheeky.
That's not my name.
All right, Chelsea Williams.
That's not my name. That's not my
Chelsea
name.
Williams. Chelsea Williams. Oh, I should call you Chelsea Rue.
Fucking-
That's your nickname, Chelsea Rue. Pardon, Charles?
That's not my name.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
All right then, SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Oh, she's definitely gonna. I'm definitely cruising for a freaking bruising from her on Monday, aren't I?
Yeah, you are, you cheeky whatever.
Oh, as Chelsea normally calls me, she calls me a cheeky cow.
Yeah, I agree with Chelsea on that one. I couldn't agree with Chelsea more, actually.
Don't you, Charles?
Uh-huh.
My little Chelsea Roo.
I know the
Aww.
weird last time you called me your little fucking chicken.
Yeah, my little
the
chicken.
She was like my little chicken. I was like, what? Oh, what the fuck? Like, my little
I only
chicken.
called her that because she was, well, at the time she was eating chicken nuggets, so that's why I called her my little chicken.
Yeah, and then you were like my little chicken nugget, my little chicken. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she's going to be asking you to marry her next, Chelsea. If she's calling
No.
you chicken
Oh, don't
nuggets.
she did
No.
that before.
No,
You
don't
Pardon,
go that
I'm sorry.
far.
Nicola.
Pardon, sorry, Chelsea.
Nicola's already done that.
Nicola's
No,
already
I
asked her.
haven't.
With a full-on fucking Haribo ring.
No, Nicola, she sent me a. Nicola, right, Chelsea? She sent me a story on Facebook, or it was a video or something. It was anyway. It was about a guy who got married to a chicken nugget.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Chelsea, for agreeing with me with that. Because you're the one who told me about that, didn't you, Charles?
Oh, yeah, it was like a guy got married to a chicken nugget. Nicola was like, what? And I was like, yes. He got married to a full-on chicken fucking nugget. Why? I don't know.
What the fuck?
Can't be as bad as the guy that got married to a hologram.
A guy got married to a what the fuck?
Yeah, to a hologram of like an anime character, and it's like it stopped working now, and now he's just like sad that he can't like speak to his wife, and I'm like, it's a fucking hologram. It's not a real freaking person.
I know. Did you see, Chelsea? Did you see the story right, of the woman who was in love with a roller coaster?
Yeah.
Charles,
Yeah.
did you see the one when the guy, I think it's a guy, no, it's a woman, yeah, who wants to marry his chandelier?
Yeah. I was
Yeah,
like,
there
it
was-
better be a nice fucking chandelier if she wants to marry that fucking thing.
I know, and there was a guy who had an intimate relationship with his car.
Did you see the one, Nicola, where they married their cat?
No.
They married their fucking family cat.
Oh, you know what? I watched a video on YouTube. It was of the Jerry Springer show. I take it as you know who Jerry Springer is, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Rings a bell.
how the fuck can you not know? What?
Like Jeremy Kyle, Nicola, but American version.
Oh,
Yes.
right, okay.
Anyway,
That's the best way I can describe it.
there was a guy on there, right, who got married to a horse. There was a woman who had an intimate relationship with a dog. And there was somebody else who had a relationship with something else, which was a bit weird.
Question, you know Jerry Springer?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Is that the one where they curse a lot?
Yep.
Yeah, and they fight.
Okay. Alright, okay, yeah, I know who Jerry Springer is now.
Yeah, and I found it a bit weird though that the guy got married to a horse.
Yeah.
To be honest though, I think people like that who've got mental health issues, or they've just got mental issues in general. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
because I mean, who in the right mind would have an intimate relationship with a cat? Oh yeah, by the way, I want to have you know what, so I'm just gonna go out to my car, stick my you know what in the car exhaust, and then just start, you know. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It is a bit beyond, really, isn't it?
It's feeling a bit cold, so I have to go get my scarf.
What scarf?
My Nightmare Before Christmas one.
Oh, the one that cost me fucking 15 fucking quid. Yeah. Fucking that one.
Yeah, that one. Well, you hang on a minute. You did buy a card, mind.
And I did give it to him. I look like a fucking 10-year-old, alright?
I can't even remember what it said on the front.
You make my heart go newt newt.
You make my heart go newt newt.
But yeah, I found that a bit weird that the guy who got but then the bit I don't get right is like, if people have that much of an issue, like, why don't they get help if they're falling in love with objects? Like, I know it's called objectophilia, but still,
Yeah.
I mean, if it's that much of an issue, why don't they seriously consider getting help? Because
Yeah.
truth be told, I think personally, I think that's what they need. I think they all just need to get some help.
Yeah.
You know. Because I mean, it's not normal, is it?
No.
To say, you know what, I'm gonna marry a horse. You know.
Or a chandelier or something.
I know. Could you imagine me saying, "Oh, Nick, by the way, love, I'm gonna marry my computer."
Yeah, I don't think I could ever see that happening.
Yeah, I know, and plus it'd be a bit weird because I wouldn't be able to make out or have sex with a computer, would I? The computer would get a bit sticky and a bit messy, if you know what I mean. Oh, bloody hell. Got any plans for tomorrow then, guys?
Stay at home, sort this freaking room out yet again, then
Like,
chill out,
seriously,
do nothing, just probably watch telly.
seriously, why don't you just leave it for Chelsea to sort out?
Oh, we've been over this, please.
No, I'm serious.
know.
I really
I tell
do
you
think.
what, right? I tell you what I'll do is I'll sort just the floor out. I'll leave the rest of it to Chelsea then, shall I?
Yes.
Because the floor is the main thing that's just bugging me.
Yes, just leave it for Chelsea to sort out.
Chelsea's that a fair deal?
Yeah.
Because the floor is just the main priority that's just bugging me at the moment.
Thank you, Nicola.
The only thing I'll get rid of that's on my ceiling is the cobwebs that the spiders has left.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Chelsea. Chelsea,
See, that
what's
one I
the
can see, Nicola. That one I can agree with. The spider's webs, yeah, you do whatever you want with those, but everything else, I think you should just leave it down to Chelsea to sort out.
That's fine. I'll just sort those two out then tomorrow.
Good girl.
Yeah, but then you do realise while she's doing it, I'm gonna feel bad because she's doing it when I'm supposed to be doing it.
Yeah, but like I said, she's gonna do it regardless, so you're gonna feel bad anyway because she's gonna do it regardless, aren't you, Chelsea?
Yep.
Exactly. Thank you. You see what I mean now, Nicola?
Yes.
You sure?
Yes.
Good girl. Mm-hmm.
Nicola.
What's the matter, Chelsea?
Nicola.
What's the matter?
Guess what?
What?
Guess what?
What?
I love you.
I love you too.
I love you both too.
Yay! Nicola's
Yes,
just
Chelsea,
sat there
that-
like, what the fuck?
Chelsea, I got a question, right?
Oh!
Earlier, why did you think that I don't love you when you know I do anyway?
You don't. Occasionally you don't. You're like, no, fuck off. You're like, please, piss off, bitch. You're like, bitch, piss off! And leave me
No,
the fuck
I'm
up.
not.
Oh yeah, it's just the one morning when Nicola was like, fucking Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
that's because you woke me up too early in the morning. When I'm in the mood that I've been woken up too early, right? Then you'll get the bitchy side of me.
Oh yeah, we fucking know that. Remember when we had to be fucking like outside a fucking church at like 7 o'clock, and Nicola decided to roll out of bed about 3 minutes before we were supposed to be there.
Yeah, but I was sorted by the time we went, wasn't I?
We were still fucking late. We left the house about 10 minutes after we were supposed to have left the house. So no.
Yeah, but you do. Yeah, but Chelsea, you do realise when we go to Blackpool, I'm going to have to be up anyway
Yeah, you're not going to be a fucking
because
wake
that's an early start. That's like a 6 o'clock start in the morning.
Yeah, I'm
Hang on,
fine
what are
with
we
that.
even? Right. Okay. Seriously, guys, what are we even on about now?
Basically, Chelsea's going on about how when I'm in a mood and I wake up in a foul mood, she gets to see the bitchy side of me.
Oh.
Basically, Chelsea doesn't like it when I've been in a mood and she wakes me up early. Basically, she don't like the bitchy side of me at all.
Oh, I see. It's that kind of situation, is it?
On occasions, if I'm in a mood or not.
Ah, right.
Chelsea's met the bad side of me, haven't you, Charles?
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it's not a very pretty sight.
Hmm. Why? What makes you say that? What makes you say it's not a pretty sight?
Chelsea, would you like to explain?
No thanks.
Basically, if you get on the bad side of me, I'd be literally pissed off with you for like not just days, but weeks.
Oh yeah, remember when your own sister pissed you off and you didn't speak to her for how long did you not speak to her for?
8.5 months.
Oh God. That's a long time, though, isn't it, to not go speaking to somebody?
Well, she shouldn't have pissed me off then, shouldn't she?
No.
I know, but I found you up and pissed you off so much, and you've been fine with me. Or is it just the fact that you love me too much?
Well, technically, you've only done it as like a wind up kind of thing anyway, so you haven't really pissed me off, if you know what I mean.
Ah, right. Fair enough.
It's when you piss me off, then I've decided not to speak.
Okay, fair enough.
Charles, please do tell Nathan how long you were on my bad side for.
A year and a half?
A year and a half. I wasn't speaking to Chelsea. This is when we were friends, mind. While we were friends.
Mm-hmm.
Because Madam pissed me off so much, I decided not to speak to her for a year and a half.
Yeah, I had to go through her mum if I needed anything.
Yeah, and then that's when her mum was like, right, Nick, you're being ridiculous now. Start talking to Chelsea again.
Her mum got annoyed with her, and her mum was just like, why are you not talking to her? And then her mum was like, you're being dumb.
And I told my mother that you pissed me off, and
Yeah,
she was like,
being
she
a
was just
stubborn
like,
fucking ass and like
Nicola, darling.
Nicola. Pisses you off.
Nicola, darling, precious girl.
yes.
To be fair, your mum is right. You were being a bit ridiculous.
Yeah, but then the stubbornness of my, because I know I'm stubborn,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we know that.
the stubbornness kicked in.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, we know that. We all know you're as stubborn as a mule. Don't we?
I'd rather be stubborn as a mule than anything else. I think it was, Charles, was it like a week before your birthday?
It
I
was a week
decided-
before my birthday, you decided to stop talking to me.
Oh God.
A week before her birthday, I decided to message her
Oh bloody hell.
to sort things out.
Oh, why is that? Because it was her birthday coming up.
No, because I came to the realization that I knew that that I came to the realization that she must have learned her lesson, so I decided to take the plunge and speak to her a week before her birthday.
Fair enough. Yeah, that's fair enough.
And bearing in mind, she was all apologetic for an entire week.
Hmm.
Wasn't you, Williams?
Yep.
And I said to her, well, that must be your lesson well learned.
Hmm.
Excuse me. Oof. What is so funny?
You.
Sorry, I'm so hilarious.
Well, no, it's the fact that poor Chelsea had to go through your mum if she needed anything because you were too lazy to talk to her, pretty much.
No, I was too stubborn.
Well, yeah, but to be fair though, your mum is right. You were being ridiculous.
Yes, and I told my mother what she did.
Yes, and what
Yeah,
did
and
your
your
mum
mum
say?
still was like that you were being stupid.
Well, yeah, precisely.
She was
You
siding
were-
with Chelsea more than anything, my mother.
Well, to be honest with you, Nicola, Audrey Morgan, I would have done the same thing. I would have sided with Chelsea instead of you. To be fair.
But she shouldn't have pissed me off in the first place.
But yeah,
But
you
you
were.
pissed. Your mum was like, but you pissed Chelsea off and she doesn't fucking ignore you.
Yes, but
Precisely.
my mother knows how stubborn I can be.
Yes, but still, she was like, she knew how stubborn I am. And
Hang on a minute. Hang on. What happened the week before my birthday, Chelsea?
I did nothing, so I don't know what you're on about. I did.
No. Remember you messaged my mother saying you had a birthday gift for me?
Yeah.
What did I tell you to do with that present? I told you to give it to my mother, didn't I?
No, first of all, you told me to go shove it where the sun don't fucking shine.
Yes.
Oh,
And then she was
Nicola.
like, okay, you can give it to my mum if you really fucking want to.
Nicola,
Yeah.
how could you do that?
But she shouldn't have pissed me off.
Funny.
But now she knows not to do it, don't you, Chelsea?
Yeah.
Funny.
I am never, and another plus thing, Chelsea, I'm never trusting you with a bottle of water again.
Why?
After the incident in high school, Williams. Let me just say, Nath, Chelsea decided to be clever. As I was drinking my water,
Mm.
She decided to squeeze the bottle and all the water went over me. Right? And me, with no spare uniform, I had to go home.
Oh, gutted. Were you gutted?
Yes, I was gutted because I was almost late for my next lesson.
Well, yeah, but you made it there in time, so, you know.
Yeah, 5 minutes just before the bell went.
That's actually quite funny.
Oh, I'm glad that amuses you too.
Yeah, but you were. How old were you both at this point?
Chelsea was in. Charles, I need your help.
Yeah.
Right, what year were you in? Because I think I was a year older than you, wasn't I? In a year older than you, wasn't I?
Yeah.
So, what year were you? Were you in year 10 or year 9?
I was in year 9.
Yeah, I was in year 10.
So you were how old? That doesn't tell me anything. That doesn't tell me how old.
Just turning 16. Something like that.
Yeah. Like when it was like year 9s and year 10, like I don't really understand any of that. You know?
Yeah, I know. Basically, yeah, Chelsea was like turning 5th. Hang on a minute. Yeah, you were turning 16 in December, weren't you, Charles?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 16. She was just turning 16 in December. Because me and Chelsea were born the same year, different month. I was born in the March. She was born in the December.
Yeah.
A week before Christmas. Oh, it could be funny. She could have been born on Christmas Day.
I wasn't even supposed to be born in December, Nicola. I was supposed to be born in January. Didn't fucking make it to January though, did I?
January the what?
It's like the first week of January or something I was supposed to be born, but yeah, I didn't make it to that.
Oh.
Like, surprise, mother!
How about this? My nephew was born a day before Valentine's Day.
My baby cousin was born on the 28th of December. A few days after Christmas, yay!
My cousin Karis, she was born Christmas Eve. My cousin Jack was born New Year's Day.
Oh dear.
I was looking at this tattoo the other day.
Okay.
Right, and when I go like that with my hand, it's like, see the size of the butterfly?
Yeah.
And I was thinking maybe whether or not when I was supposed to have it, when I had it done, he could have moved it over a bit more. To the left a bit. Because it looks odd when I do that. It looks really odd when I do that. When I straighten my arm out.
Aren't you normally a bit odd though anyway, Nicola?
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought you'd agree
I'm mad as the Mad Hatter.
Yeah, you think?
I belong in Wonderland.
Yeah, you think?
Yep.
At least you admit it.
I belong in Wonderland. I belong in Wonderland, I do.
Oh, funny, funny, funny.
Glad I amuse you.
Yeah, you always have. Wouldn't you agree with me with that, Chelsea? She's funny.
Yeah.
Well, Chelsea's more hilarious when you get to know her.
No, to be honest, I think you're both as funny as each other.
Nicola, I'm going to send you a photo.
Oh, really? I haven't even got my iPad on me.
Well, you're going to have to fucking get it then, ain't ya? Nicola's going to have to move to get the iPad.
Oh,
hate
get
my
in. Why do you hate your room?
Because it's always in a bloody mess.
Well, maybe if someone cleaned their room and didn't fucking make it a mess all the fucking time, then it wouldn't be a fucking mess.
I know, and poor Chelsea, look at the amount of times Chelsea cleaned up your room for you and you've messed it all up again.
Sometimes I just feel like just chucking it all in the bin. And yet again
Why?
this morning.
Or maybe I'll just sit in the corner and clean the room every fucking day, shall I?
What the hell? Again this morning.
What did you just say then? So maybe you're what?
Maybe I should just sit in the corner of her room so every day that she wakes up, I'm just there cleaning her room.
Yeah. Yeah, she'd be like, oh, hi, how long have you been here cleaning?
Charles, I think you meant to send that to someone else, not me.
But who does that remind you of,
the...
Nicola?
Yeah, I know who that reminds me of.
What was the picture?
It's got Baby Yoda holding a cup of coffee,
Why
and
don't
it
you
says
just turn the camera around, Nicola? It would have been
right
easier.
now, no, and it goes
turn it
yet
round.
again. No, I'd rather read it, thanks. And it goes yet again this morning. No one was standing next to my bed saying, "Your Royal Highness, here's your coffee."
What was you thinking of me there? Is that why you said you should have sent that to somebody else?
Yeah.
Because you were thinking of me. Ah,
You know, because you like your coffee, don't you?
I do, yes. Especially when I get up in the mornings.
Is your camera alright, Nave?
Yeah, why?
Because it looks like it's jumping.
It should be fine.
It did look like it was jumping then.
Seems fine on my end. You know? Seems perfectly good on my end. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I forwarded you the photo Chelsea sent me anyway.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
This is my mother.
What?
It was like flight work.
I gotta search for my messenger tomorrow.
You gotta sort through your messenger. Oh, Nicholas, I sort through a messenger, through a messenger, through a messenger. Nicholas, I sort through a messenger.
Yeah, I gotta search for my messenger tomorrow.
Why, got shit to hide of you, Nicola?
No,
Who we been talking to then, Nicola? What have we been saying? I wonder.
nothing and no one. I just gotta sort through it because I got like old messages from 2018, 17, 16, 15.
I've got
No.
old messages from 2018 to 2019, and I still have them. I'm not deleting them because it's fucking funny to read them.
Listen, right, I still have the messages right from like a year ago.
I have as well.
Like I still have the messages right from when I was talking to Emily after we got home from Bristol. I messaged Emily on Facebook. I sent her a link to a video I done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've still got that that conversation. And I've also still got when I the messages from when I spoke to my friend, the one who lives in Barry. I've still got the messages from when I first messaged him.
I still got messages, Charles, from a certain someone we're no longer friends with.
So do I.
And who is that?
Rachel.
Yeah, when I first messaged my mate from Barry, it was on the 14th of the 4th at 11:14 at night. And he got back to me then at like 20 to 12 in the morning. That night, like. You know?
Yeah, I know. Charles, do you want to know the last time I spoken to your mum?
When?
9th of March.
Hmm.
That was the last time I spoke to your mother.
Yeah.
Switch the Wi-Fi off this now. Just in case I forget to do it tonight. I tend to do it. Leave the Wi-Fi on. I shouldn't.
Yeah, when did you say your uncle was bringing your laptop down?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, but you can't wait for that, can you?
Nope. Cannot wait at all.
Yeah, that's what I learned. Is like if you don't know how to install stuff, then get somebody else to do it for you.
You could have just asked me, Nicola. Okay.
I know, but I put a virus on it and my uncle knew how to take it off, so
I had to take a virus off my own laptop because I stuck one on there.
I've got a question, just out of curiosity, Chels.
Mm.
How do you take viruses right off a computer without doing a completely reformat? Because I remember, like, with like my really old laptop, right, years ago, it somehow ended up getting a virus on there, and it just spread throughout the laptop, and it needed a format. But like, how did you take the virus off the laptop without reformatting it, or did you reformat it?
I only reformatted like where the actual virus was like on my laptop because I have software that locates where it actually is, so I don't have to like refactor everything.
All right, because like I've got like now what I've got now is I've got like a memory stick with the Windows 10 installation files on there. I made it myself. I bought a 128 gigabyte thing from Tesco. I was only gonna get a 16 gigabyte drive. I ended up just getting the biggest one they had, which was 128 gigabytes. Then I made a bootable USB drive. I downloaded something called Windows Media Creation Tool or Windows 10 Media Creation Tool.
Oh yeah.
And basically that it gives you the option to either upgrade your computer, like upgrade the Windows 10 or whatever, or it gives you the option to make an ISO image, or gives you the option to make a USB stick of the installation files. Like, so what I done was I made did it so I was able to like boot up the USB stick, and I went into the BIOS settings of my computer as well, and I've set it so it boots from USB. Well, it should. I might have to go back and check, but I'm pretty sure I've set it so it boots from USB, because you can do that. Like, you can set it so it boots from CD or whatever. So when you put in like an installation disk for Windows or Linux, or put in a USB drive, it'll boot straight from that.
Mm.
But what I'm going to do eventually is, when I take my 1 terabyte out of my computer and I put a 500 in there and install Windows onto that, what I'll do then is I'll just do like a completely clean install of Windows, and then I'll just what's the word? I'll do like the Windows updates, and I'll reinstall all my programs and everything, and then somewhere down the line, then what I'll do is I'll use the memory stick and I'll wipe it. But what I'll do is I'll make like a restore. It'll basically be like a restore disk,
Yeah.
basically. So then, if it ever gets to the point like where the hard drive's fucked or whatever, and I've got to stick a new hard drive in there, I can just reinstall Windows, and I can reinstall Windows without needing to worry about installing all my applications. Like, I can just reinstall Windows with all my applications all there. Because to reinstall Windows and then reinstall all my applications, that can take a couple of hours.
Yeah.
Whereas if I can get it to a point where I can just reinstall Windows and just have all my programs there, then do you get me?
Yeah.
Because to be honest, like I know obviously Windows 10 isn't going to last forever, but the thing is I don't really want to go up to Windows 11. Like I know using Windows 10 after the security updates have ended in 2025, I know that's probably going to be a bad idea, but I mean, you know, there's people who still use Windows XP and they don't have any issues. So,
Oh yeah. I
on
triggered
my-
my teacher with that.
pardon?
I triggered my teacher with Windows XP.
What do you mean you triggered your teacher with Windows XP?
Because I have like it on a virtual machine,
Yeah.
and because we were doing like a Teams call, he was like, "What version of Windows are you using?" And I was like, "Windows XP," and he's like, "Why?" He's like, "No, Chelsea, no," and I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah. Did he know that we was in a virtual machine?
And then he's just like, "What?" He's like, "Of all Windows versions you have," he's like, "Why that one?" I was like, "I have Windows 7." I was like, "I have Windows Vista," and he's like, "That's even worse." He's like, "No."
Yeah, like what did you use to do virtual machines at the time? Did you use VMware Workstation or did you use a VirtualBox or?
VirtualBox.
Yeah, that's what I use a lot of time. I have tried to use VMware Workstation, but I can't. I did do a Linux Mint virtual machine last night, but after doing all the updates and stuff on it, now for some reason I can't seem to load it back up. I don't know if that's only because I've given the virtual machine a gig of RAM. Like I don't like to like. It was recommended for it to have like 2 gig, but I took it down to 1 because you know it's not like I'm going to be using the virtual machine every day. You know, I've also made virtual machines of Windows XP in the past as well, which kind of gave me an idea for some videos. What I'm going to do, right, is I'm going to make a virtual machine of Windows XP, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to like look back on it because I used Windows XP like years ago.
Yeah.
Back when I was in like the Holly school and everything, they had Windows XP, and I'm pretty sure they had Windows 98. But yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do a video looking back on it, like looking back at Windows XP and all that, and I'm gonna do videos as well where I do different like experiments, like trying to get like web browsers and things to work, and
I had to do one where we had to send like photos from one like virtual machine to another. So like 2 different versions of like Windows, or like a version of Windows and then like Linux, and seeing if you could transfer them from one to the other.
Yeah, it is easy to do that, but it's a bit complicated. Like it's like it can be quite simple, but it's also a bit complicated as well.
My teacher gave us like a guide to do it, and I literally didn't even use the guide once. I literally just did it, and then everyone was like, "Wait, how did you do that?" Because I literally completed the worksheet in about 10 minutes, and it was supposed to take an hour and a half. And my teacher's like, "So what are you going to do now?" I literally just had to go. He's like, "Yeah, can you just go around the room and help everyone else?" Because he's like, "I don't know how you did that in like 10 minutes." And it's just like,
yeah, it's like I did watch a video on how to configure virtual machines so you can do certain things. Like that's what I done. I because I wouldn't have been able to do it otherwise probably. But I did watch a video. It was one of those explain. You know the YouTube channel I like to watch explaining computers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was one of his videos. He's done a video on how to configure VirtualBox in Linux. because a lot of people are considering migrating to Linux. I think after Windows 10. I think that's what a lot of people done after Windows 7.
Yeah, one of my lecturers does not use Windows. He despises Windows. He only uses Linux.
Yeah, I did try and get into Linux.
I've got a Linux version on VirtualBox. I've got Ubuntu.
Yeah, believe it or not, back when I was having issues, Rob, with this very computer, the one I'm on, actually, because like basically what I needed to do was I needed to do like a format of my computer, and but because I didn't have a memory stick big enough at the time to put the Windows installation files on, I put a version of Linux on instead. But instead of going Linux Mint, I decided to go with Ubuntu Studio, because Ubuntu Studio comes with what's it called, like different like tools and stuff to edit videos with. So like I installed it, like I was very careful as well and very cautious, because basically at the time, like my 1 TB hard drive, it had 3 partitions on it. But when I tried to install Windows the one time, I decided to take the one partition off there, so I was left with 2. So now I'm left with 2 500 gigabyte partitions, and at the time the one partition I was using as a backup partition, but I like eventually I'm gonna get rid of all the partitions and put a new volume on the drive, so it just reads as 1 terabyte instead of 2 500 gigabyte, you know. But anyway, I was extremely careful to make sure I was putting Linux on the right partition, because like I say, the other drive I was using as an actual storage thing. So obviously I had to be very careful with what I was doing, like, you know. But Nicola, if we're boring you, love, you are allowed to tell us.
No.
Oh, you enjoying us too much? You enjoying our conversation?
I was listening, actually.
Oh, you enjoying us talking about computers again? No.
Well, they do say I learn something new every day, don't they? Really?
Yeah. But yeah, the only issue I had, right, with Ubuntu Studio is I could not for the life of me figure out how to install drivers for my TP-Link Wi-Fi dongle. Because that's what I got. I got a TP-Link Wi-Fi dongle, and I could not for the life of me figure out how to install the drivers for that. Like I just feel like it would be easier for it to come with like an installation file instead of needing to put instructions into the terminal. That's what they call it in Linux, and they call it the terminal. But so what I done was I used my computer for doing my video editing on. Then I used my old crappy laptop that was all mashed and coming apart for doing all my uploading on, because I couldn't use it for doing video editing on, because it only had 2 gig of RAM, and a lot of the stuff I use nowadays, it requires a fair bit of RAM and a decent processor, and plus as well, like I could only just about run Windows 7 on it, but then I think the reason why it couldn't run Windows 8 properly, or Windows 8.1 rather, is because I installed Windows 7 and then upgraded it from 7 to 8 straight from that, instead of doing a clean install. So I think that could have been what the problem was. So then I then put the computer back onto 7, and what I was doing then is I was using the this computer for doing my video editing, and then I was using my old laptop for doing all my uploading. Because what I did was, after I installed Ubuntu Studio, I then wiped the installation stuff off the USB stick, and then I was using that then to transfer the files back and forth. So if I was filming with Taylor through Skype, for example, I would then download the original files onto the laptop and then transfer them over to the USB stick, and then stick them onto my computer, and then edit them then using a video editor that comes on Ubuntu Studio.
Yeah.
But it was a pain in the ass, though, because like after I installed Ubuntu Studio, I did have a little look through it just to see what else I had. And I was thinking, yeah, this is way better than Windows. In fact, to be honest, I was even considering just sticking Linux on this machine and just sticking with that. But the only thing really that was stopping me was the fact that I couldn't connect it up to the internet, and I kept needing to go back and forth. You know what I mean? And that was just getting on my nerves. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna eventually, like I say, I'm just gonna make a restore thing for Windows 10 with all my stuff on it, and just use that. Kind of make things a bit easier for myself.
Yeah.
I do enjoy playing around with virtual machines and all that, Like, I have fun with it, like. But yeah, another thing I'm going to do as well, video-wise, hopefully, is I'm going to look at different ways of destroying, like, Windows and Linux and stuff. So, they're going to be separate videos, but it's going to be, like, destroying Windows by deleting such and such file, or deleting such and such, but it's going to be made up of different videos. Do you get me?
Yeah.
See, I've got like loads of big plans, but like I'm just trying to think of ideas that I think would get a fair amount of views. Because sometimes that's what you got to look for. You know, you got to,
Yeah.
if you want to get a lot of views, you got to try and do stuff that you think will get a lot of views. Like,
Nicola looks like she's bored as hell.
I know. I did say to her that if we were boring, she could tell us.
I'm listening.
Are you a bobblehead now, Nicola?
I'm listening.
Are you a fucking bobblehead, Nicola?
Yeah, I think she's just listening to our conversation about computers. Yeah. How long then have you been into? Oh yeah, I've already asked you. How long have you been into? I don't know. Have I asked that question? How long have you been into doing virtual machines?
I've done virtual machines now for like 9 years now.
Oh bloody! You've been doing it way longer than me. And you're how old?
24.
She's 25 in December.
Bloody hell! So you've been doing it since you were like, I'm trying to think, about 15.
24, 25, 24, 20, 16.
Yeah, because I mean, I've only been doing it now for like 2 years, maybe 3.
Mm.
I can't remember if it was 2020 or 2019 when I started getting into it. Although I didn't really do it much back then. Although I'm starting to do it a bit more now. I think it's because of the videos I got planned. Really, I think that's why I'm starting to get into it a bit more.
Yeah.
Because the videos I got planned, I am going to need virtual machines because obviously I don't want to destroy my my thing with Windows, you know.
Computer.
Yeah, because another thing I can do as well is before I do play around with Windows trying to destroy it, what I'm going to do is take a snapshot of the virtual
I'll be back
machine.
in a minute. Just gonna get a drink a minute.
Alright.
Okay.
Yeah, what I'm going to do is before I do start playing about with the virtual machine itself, what I'm going to do is after I've installed the Windows XP or whatever operating system I'm using, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take like a snapshot of it. So then when I do play about with it and proper mess it up, I can just go into the snapshot and just restore it,
Mm.
you know? How long were we on the Skype call for today? I think it was pretty much the majority of the day, really, wasn't it?
Yeah. We
Yeah,
were on there for 3 hours, 39 minutes, like the last time we were on there.
Bloody hell. Yeah, the reason why I removed all the other groups is because they was basically the same. So I just kept the one that Nicola was calling us both on
Yeah.
constantly, and I just removed all the others. Just gonna simplify things. Because, I mean, otherwise I'm just stuck with a load of group things that basically do exactly the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, and there's another person who's watching us. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Just like, you know. Bonjour. Hello.
Konnichiwa.
Just in case they don't speak English, we don't know. Can't stereotype people now.
It could be anyone, couldn't it?
Oh yeah. Nicola,
Yeah.
do you want to marry your chandelier?
No thanks.
You sure?
I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. I still don't know why that song was like ever made. Why would she want to swing from a chandelier? I don't feel like swinging from a chandelier is going to be the best option unless you want to fall
That's true.
and break said chandelier. Then maybe.
But yeah, I have big plans for my YouTube over the summer, you know. Because, like I said, I'm going to do camping things as well. And, you know, I'm going to do computer videos as well. And looking into different operating systems and, you know, do other bits and pieces. So, yeah, I'm going to have... hopefully, I'm going to have a good summer with YouTube. Well, to be honest, I was hoping to have a good, like, whole year with YouTube, which I kind of am. You know, even though I've had 3 likes. Even though my schedule thing didn't really work out. But I think that was mostly because I got ill back in February. And then I just thought, fuck this. I'm not doing the schedule thing anymore, you know? Because I'd tried it and I'd had issues with it anyway.
Mm.
And then the Thursday night, then I scheduled, because that's what I tended to do. Is I tended to schedule the day's videos the night before,
Yeah.
so I'm not going up in the morning and then rushing. So I'd have a video going up at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and then 8 o'clock. So I'd have 4 videos. But what I'd do is I'd upload them quite a bit before I'd publish them. And then I'd decide, like, the night before I'd publish, I'd be like, right, tomorrow I'm going to do those 4, schedule them, and then that would be it. Then they would just go up at the times. And the Thursday night, I scheduled the Friday videos, right? And then I woke up early hours of Friday. Well, I say early hours of Friday morning. It was like quarter to 5 in the morning, something like that. And I just wasn't feeling well. I was feeling like sick, and I was calling for help. I was like, help, 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 and I was probably like heaving and stuff, like trying not to be sick, you know. And my sister, she was downstairs on the sofa, and she wasn't well herself.
Mm.
And so she couldn't get up and call for my mum or anyone. And, you know, I was a little bit sick. So then I went into the bathroom to sort myself out. Then my mum's partner comes up the stairs and he says, let me know when you finish anything. I'm like, I need some help. I've just been a bit sick. You know, so then he helped me out with it. And then I was just wasn't well for a couple of days, like. Well, I say a couple of days, it was like a week or so. And luckily, at that time, I was given, or it was a bit before actually, but I'd only just started using it really because I was ill, but I've got like a wireless mouse and keyboard. So what I basically done was I was chilling out, like laying in bed, and I was ill. And obviously, because I couldn't schedule Saturday's videos and Sunday's videos and so on, I'd missed like a week or so of uploads. But I I used my computer chair as like a little table, and I had the chair like next to me, and I was watching like Top Gear and stuff,
Mm.
and the Grand Tour and all that, and I was just chilling out, just trying to focus on getting better. But it was a bloody nightmare for me because I felt like I was just stuck in bed and I couldn't move, and you know. And the annoying thing was his mum. She was doing a cooked dinner that day as well, or it might have been the Saturday actually. I can't remember if it was the Friday or the Saturday. But anyway, and I said to her, because she came over and stuff to check on me and make sure I was okay and stuff, and she was bringing me up like stuff to drink and all that, and she had to help me and stuff, like, because I couldn't sit up. So I had to drink it like laying down. So she got me a straw because she asked me if I'd find it easier to drink it with the straw, and I was like, yeah, because I couldn't sit myself up, like, because I was too ill. And I said to my mum, I said, instead of having my cooked dinner, can I just have some toast or something? Like, because I thought like I may as well just have something soft that I can eat whilst I'm laying down. Because I figured, like, if I can't sit up to eat, then how am I going to eat my cooked dinner anyway? So, I was gutted, And my sister Jessica, she was like, come on, we got to make him a bed. We got to make him toast. She was proper, like, trying to, like, help me and everything. She was like, come on, he needs a bed. We got to make him a bed. And then at one point, I used my mum's partner coming up the stairs, and I was like, quick, Dad, you got to run down and get me a bag, bro. And then he ran down to give me a bag, and then all of a sudden I just went, like it was all over me, and somehow some of it managed to get on the bottom of my green screen, which was a bit weird. It was like projectile vomit. It was just annoying. So obviously I got changed in, obviously, into something clean. And my bed not to get changed and all that, but yeah, I didn't bother with the cooked dinner, like, because I just wasn't well at all. But after spending a couple of days in bed, I was okay then. And then when I was able then to sit back and finish, because that was the one, like, I had videos like that I could schedule, but where I had like none of the descriptions filled out, and I would have needed to fill out the descriptions, like, I couldn't really be asked doing all that. Like, if it was just as easy as just scheduling the videos and then setting the schedules and stuff, then I probably could have done it.
You scared the fucking shit out of me.
Because
all I seen was fucking Tink's fucking face. Fucking hell.
But because I didn't, but because I didn't have the descriptions filled out, I just couldn't be bothered with it, like, because I was ill.
Thanks, Nicola, for giving me a heart attack.
I know, Nicola, what are you doing?
All I saw was fucking, I looked and all I saw was fucking Tink's face. I was like, fuck. Hi, Tink. You're getting your 5 minutes of fame here, Tink Tink. 5 minutes of fame while it lasts, Tink Tink. We'll make you a YouTube channel, Tink Tink. Tink Tink ASMR.
No, she walked up to me, she jumped on my lap.
Yeah.
Tink Tink ASMR.
She wanted to cuddle.
I do Tink Tink ASMR.
No.
They make Tink Tink do ASMR.
Yeah, should we?
She can have her own YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Go on in.
But yeah, what it was, Chelsea, right, was like, because I had none of the descriptions and stuff filled out, like, and I would have needed to fill it all out. I just couldn't be bothered, like, because I was ill. And then when I was able to actually get out of bed and sit in front of my computer, I just couldn't be bothered. And then I just thought, fuck it, I'll just upload when I want instead of having a schedule. Because the amount of times like I've tried having a schedule and I've either run out of videos or things have happened, and
Yeah.
so in the end I just thought, fuck it, I'll just upload whenever I want to instead of having a schedule.
I feel like people that have schedules, like it's quite hard sometimes to stick to it because obviously you don't ever know what could happen.
I know, but really though it was my fault, because if I hadn't been lazy and just filled up the descriptions when I, because really what I should have done, because I had over like 200 videos uploaded that didn't have the descriptions filled out, all just because I couldn't be bothered. Because I stupidly uploaded the videos and then thought it would be easy to fill out the descriptions. But then I think, seeing how many I had to do, I think that's why I was like, sort of thing. But I think the best way to do it is to fill out if I'm uploading like that, I think the best way to do it now is to just fill out the descriptions as each video uploads. So it's like you're filling out the description and tags and stuff as each video gets uploaded. If that makes sense. Because I mean, if I did have videos that I could have scheduled, then obviously I would have been able to schedule them from my bed, like. But because I was ill, I just didn't have any descriptions or anything filled out, and so I couldn't publish anything anyway. And then because I took a couple of days off, then somebody was getting a little bit worried about. I'm not going to say their name, but somebody basically got a bit worried about me, and because it's not like me to go for days without posting stuff. Because normally I try and post as often as I can. But the reason why I'm having a break from publishing the uploads is because I'm basically waiting until I've got enough content to kind of keep me going.
Yeah.
To make sure I don't run out of videos. Like, I'm not going to go back to doing the schedule thing, but I'm going to do like a couple of videos a day, but I'm going to post them at different times. Like, my friend Taylor, right, he asked me how many videos you're going to do per day, and I said I might do like 8 videos a day depending. And he said, yeah, that might be a bit much, but the truth is though, I don't actually know. It depends on how many videos I've got in the draft category on the 17th of July, because that's when I want to start publishing more uploads again. So on the 17th of July, what I'll do when I get up is I'll go into my video manager, go into the draft category and see how many videos are actually in there. And kind of just go from there, like. Then I'll decide then how many videos to post per day. Because it might be that, like, I'll post like a couple of videos on one day, and then I might do like a day or so without publishing any videos. But during the day or two that I don't publish anything, I would then use those 2 days to kind of film and edit more content and upload more content. Do you get me?
Yeah.
I'm trying to sort of keep on top of things, like. That's what my plan is anyway. You know? And just kind of go from there, like. Because, I mean, don't forget as well, there's going to be times as well in the summer where I'm going to be going camping for a couple of nights. So, there's going to be, there might be like 2 or maybe even 3 days where I don't publish anything, don't do live streams or anything. But what I'll do in that case is I'll most likely just make something, like I'll make like a post in the community tab basically explaining why I hadn't been posting, which, to be honest, that's probably what I should have done when I was in bed. I should have just made a community post thing explaining why I hadn't been sticking to the schedule, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I think part of it though really was because I was ill and I just wasn't thinking. I was more focused on getting better instead of worrying about my YouTube. Like, I just thought, like, right, I'll just get better now and then focus on YouTube a bit later, like when I'm a bit more with it, But yeah, the guy that does explaining computers, he does videos at the same time every Sunday. But
Yeah.
what he does is he's able to film and edit a couple of videos at a time, like. So he's got like 2, 3. I think he normally has like 2, 3, sometimes even 4 weeks planned ahead, like scheduled ahead, which I think is good because then he can do videos that can take a while to film, sort of thing. Yeah, there's still 2 people watching us, but they're not saying anything. I tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter. I had to fall to lose it all, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
I'm surprised Nicola doesn't go, I don't know what that song is.
I know that song.
Oh, that's the song Nicola knows! Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I know, I'm surprised I didn't just have a bloody heart attack. I know, it kind of surprises me really that Nicola knows that song.
I know. Normally Nicola's like, I don't know what that fucking song is.
I know.
I might think about going to sleep soon because I am getting a bit tired.
Aww. Yeah, Chelsea, the first live stream you came on with me, it was on the 27th of May.
Really?
Pardon?
Really?
Yeah, it was only because I just went and had a look.
Oh.
And the live stream on the 28th of May has 6 likes on it. Yeah, 6 likes and 1 dislike. Yeah, I don't know how many videos I've done so far. Like how many live streams I've done so far this year. To be honest, I think I'd done more last year than I'd done this year, I think, so far. Because I think a lot of that though was um because I like obviously I couldn't edit anything on my laptop, so I was basically using my old crappy laptop for doing everything. So if I wanted to do a video for YouTube, I basically had to do it as a live stream. So what I done was for one of the videos I'd done as a live stream, what I done was when I was able to get back on my computer, what I done was I downloaded the stream as a video, and then I re-uploaded the stream as a video. Because basically, what I done was I take it as if you ever had a if you ever had Pop Tarts, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I done a thing right where I done a cookies and cream Pop Tart review because it was my first time having the cookies and cream Pop Tarts, and I wanted to do like a food review type thing. But obviously, because I couldn't film it and edit it, I did it as a live stream.
Yeah.
So what I'd done then was when I was able to get back onto my computer, because I was doing live streams for everything. What I basically done was when I got back onto my computer was I downloaded that live stream where I was just eating the Pop Tart, and then I edited it as in like I put my YouTube intro at the beginning and do my copyright warning and stuff like that, you know, and do the thanks for watching, and you know what I mean. And then kind of just go from there, like. Whoa, I've got a live stream here that's had like 11 likes on it. Saying that, I got a few that are like that. Although back when I first started doing them, like I used to have people coming in and watching me all the time. Like when I first started doing the lives, like I would have, like I've got like loads here, which have got like way over 100 views on them. But then when I was having issues with my internet and I got cut off the internet for a while before we went over to Virgin Media, we were with Sky, and when I was able to get back into full swing, a lot of my subscribers they just didn't come back to watch my streams, like, you know. which was a bit annoying, really. But it's kind of weird, really, like looking back at all the streams and all that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Seriously, Tink? Really?
What's Tink then?
She's eating like she hasn't eaten before.
Oh,
I've never known a cat to rush her food.
hmm.
Never in my lifetime, anyway. Yeah, definitely. Does anyone want a freaking cat?
No, thank you.
Charles, do you want a cat?
Yeah,
What
I done a
cat did you
6 hour
want?
back in 2018, right? It was back on the 28th of August. I done a 6 hour live stream,
Wow.
and it's got 184 views on it and 14 likes.
Wow.
But yeah, at the start of like 2019, that's when my views kind of went down with the streams, if you will.
Hmm.
Because I did have a couple of views. Like I'd done a stream on the 8th of January 2019, and that's had 111 views and 10 likes. But I, like, back in 2018, I was getting loads of likes and views, and but I think part of the problem there was as well was that I, like, where I'd stopped doing them for a bit, so I think a lot of people might have just thought like maybe I just wasn't all there into doing it as much, but
Yeah.
although I did do an 8 hour live stream on the 23rd of February I went from 6 in the evening till 2 in the morning.
Wow.
And that video has had 438 views.
Wow.
And it's had 5 likes, 1 dislike. Yeah, the first live stream I done with Jarrell, that live stream has got 162 views on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be honest, like I was kind of dreading doing that stream though, because I was more worried, right, about the house being too loud for me to actually do anything.
Mm.
But everyone was just quiet as a mouse when I got home. So I thought, yeah, this is perfect, you know?
Yeah.
And I was a bit nervous, you know, because it was the first time I'd spoke to him face to face, like we had spoken to each other, but it was through like chat and stuff, like we'd not spoken to each other face to face. So
Yeah. I might hit the hay because I am getting tired now.
okay,
Alright.
right. What are we doing about our night routine? Are we doing it now, or because I was
If
gonna
you want. If you want to. It's
because
up
I
to
was gonna
you.
end the streams now anyway, because you're getting tired, and I don't know what how Chelsea's doing. Chelsea, you still there? Because like she's gone all quiet and
Yeah, she's now off mute, so there she's back.
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream in a minute anyway. So, you know.
Barely keep my eyes open now.
Oh bless.
I used to do all nighters on the weekend, but not anymore.
Fucking do them anymore, can you, Nicola? You fucking go to bed at like stupid o'clock.
I used to go to bed like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, but I don't do that anymore, trust me.
No, you're not granny now.
I agree with Chelsea.
Oh, Nicola's
Look at
Cheeky
this.
cow.
I thought you were gonna say
Excuse me, there's a reason why I don't do that anymore, because my sleeping pattern is playing up. Okay, since I've had Bell's palsy twice. Thank you very much.
Yes, I know. I did have to fucking witness that. I was with you when it happened.
I've
You
had
forgot
Bell's
that.
palsy twice.
Yeah, you forgot that. I was there when it happened.
Yeah, some of the symptoms are it affects the sleeping pattern.
I know. I fucking know.
I tell you what, I'll try and stay up till 3 o'clock next weekend, okay?
Yay!
Just to prove a point.
Yay!
See if I can actually stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, because when you get really tired, you get fucking grouchy and then you fucking bite everyone's head off. So no.
Yeah, but at least then I can have a lie-in then on the Sunday.
No, because you'll be a bitch about the fact that you're fucking tired. And then you'll be fucking tired the next day going, I'm so tired, I shouldn't have done it.
Yeah, but then still I can get it like midday on
yeah, you'll still fucking be a
Sunday.
bitch and whine about it. So no, I don't want to listen to you whine about it. I gotta witness you whine about it, no thanks. Or pass.
Yeah, I don't get really into a good mood. As soon as I have a drink and everything, I turn out fine after I've had a drink. And maybe my late breakfast may be okay.
It takes you
Um,
like 2 hours to wake up, Nicola, so no, it doesn't.
I know it does.
Yeah, Nicola, you're funny.
Yay, I'm the comedian.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I'm not an early. I'm usually not an early bird in the mornings, but lately
Well,
I
I
have
am, but you
been.
know.
Yeah, but Nathan can vouch for me. I'm an early bird. I've been for the last how many weeks?
Yeah, whenever you could be bothered.
Excuse me, what time was I up? Yesterday morning? Or what time? 4:20. So there. Then yes, I know I went back to sleep, but still. I was still up at 4:20 yesterday morning.
Yeah, you forget now, aren't you? Because it's gone midnight.
Yeah. And I bet you 10 to a penny I'll be up again at exactly the same time.
Yeah, probably, innit?
Knowing my luck.
We went to the cinema 3 years ago.
Did we?
We went to see Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh yeah. We did, didn't we? We did,
Yes, we
didn't
did.
we?
Nicola's gonna be like, please stop talking to me and treat you kind.
Right. I am going to go because I am going to get settled for sleep.
Alright then, dear.
Okay. And Chelsea has to speak to you later on.
Well, I'm gonna be awake because shit starts in an hour, so I might stay up and watch it. I don't know.
What, you can always watch Spider-Man.
Hang on, what are you gonna
Wrestling starts in an hour, so
watch in an hour?
wrestling starts in an hour.
Ah,
Gone from 1 till 4.
I
Oh
thought
my
that
God.
was just, I thought that was Monday Night Raw. I thought that was Monday Night Raw that was on from 1 till 4.
Probably the recap of it all, probably.
I don't know who's fighting, but I might watch it. Why not?
Right.
Fights of old people fighting. I watched the one of KSI and Logan. That was funny. Nicola,
Yes.
Nicola.
Yes.
Guess what?
What?
I see dead people.
Do you? I see my bed. It's calling me. It's going, Nicola, it's time to go to sleep.
Oh, your bed always says that. Like you said you wanted to marry your bed.
No, I never.
Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, that was a joke, maybe. You know.
No, you actually told me you wanted to marry your bed. It wasn't a joke. You said it to me for an entire year.
It's because my Becky constantly calls me. He goes, Nicola.
You told me to start.
Time to sleep.
Yeah,
My
and
license of being a
Yeah,
priest,
and you dream
Nicola.
about me. Yeah, and you dream about me. And you talk to me in your sleep. You say,
Oh,
certain things.
Nicola, you told me to become a priest so that I could marry you in your bed.
Oh, for God's sake.
You
I'm
were
gonna
like, you can do what
start
Wallowitz
putting
did
duct
and
tape
become
over
a
my
priest.
mouth while I'm in bed. I swear to God.
Yeah, but Nicola, you were like, you could do what they did on fucking Big Bang Theory and get an online freaking, like, a priest license.
No thanks. No thanks. Nah.
That's what you told me to do.
Yeah, Charles, that was a joke.
Really, Nicola? Really?
Yes, it was a joke.
Really?
Yes,
God.
it was a joke. Now, I am going to go because I am going to go to sleep.
Are you actually going to go to sleep? Because you say you go to sleep and then you sit on Facebook and scroll through fucking Facebook for fucking 2 hours. So go
Yeah,
to sleep.
And I must confess something. I've now started keeping my Wi-Fi on at night, so you know.
Yeah, I fucking know that.
I gotta keep it on for reasons, because if my auntie phones me during the night.
Why would she need to phone you in the night?
Because if anything happens during the night with any of my family members and she can't get hold of my mother, she phones me.
Yeah, but preferably, I feel like it's very unlikely anything's going to happen in the night. And if it does,
Or if my
Why-
uncle needs to phone me saying something's happened to my auntie and I need to tell my mother, then, you know.
but you don't wake up to answer said phone anyway, so
I know.
good luck ringing you.
I know.
If anyone needs Nicola in a fucking hurry, don't fucking ring her. Ring someone else. Anyone else is your better option than Nicola.
It takes Chelsea 47 times to phone me.
No, the most it's ever taken me to fucking ring you is 70 fucking 5. And that was ringing you from 4 a.m. in the morning till freaking 11 a.m. I had to ring you in my lecture, literally stick my head underneath a fucking table in my lecture and fucking phone your ass. My teacher's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I dropped my pen, I can't find my pen. With my phone pressed up against my ear, like, yeah, I'm looking for my pen. Where's my pen? Anyone seen a pen? Anyone seen a black pen? It's a big black pen.
Oh, you know. I'm not that bad anymore, trust me.
Well, why did you phone Nicola at 4 a.m. for?
Because she told me to start ringing her from 4 because she had to be out the house by 9. Did she leave the house? Did she hell?
That was like 3. Yeah, but Charles, that was like 3 years ago.
Still,
I've changed since then.
have you hell, Nicola? Have you?
I have.
Fuck?
I
I
have.
had to ring you literally, what was it? A couple of months ago, and you were supposed to be out your house like 2 hours. When you told me to ring you, did you leave the house? Did you hell? You had to ring your auntie and fucking rearrange because someone decided she didn't want to get out of bed. Bearing in mind she asked me to phone her multiple
There you
times.
go, Nate. That's how bad I can be. Now, think about that when Thursday comes.
Yeah, when you can't get her out of bed, you'll fucking wonder why.
Oh, God.
Okay, now think about that when Thursday comes around, okay?
Yep.
I think I may have to leave my phone on loud in future so I can hear it.
Even if it's on loud, Nicola, you ain't gonna be able to hear it. I'll buy you a fucking hearing aid.
No, I don't need one of them, thanks.
Yes, you fucking do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you fucking do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you fucking do.
No, I don't.
Your alarm went off when I was at your house. You didn't even fucking hear your alarm. I had to fucking turn it off. And it was fucking 7 a.m. I was like, what the fuck's she got an alarm for? She doesn't even need it. Fucking turns it off. Nicola's just like... in her fucking bed, asleep. I'm just like, no,
I don't
fine.
snore, thanks.
Yes, you do.
No, I
fucking
don't.
Nicola. Yes, you fucking do. You snore for fucking Britain, mate.
That's
You
my
there,
brother.
Oh, God.
I do
You
not snore,
snoring,
trust
Nicola.
me.
Ting Ting just came near you and was like, what are you doing? I'll film you the next time you snore, Nicola, and I'll stick it all over every social media platform I can think of.
You dare, and I will kill you.
I'll do it.
That's even before you teach Nathan how to use Unity.
Says the one that snores.
I don't snore, thanks.
Yes, you fucking do. You snore fucking loud as fuck.
I don't.
Even fucking Ting Ting could hear you, and Ting Ting come walking over.
Chels,
What are you doing?
Nicola told me right, that you fart in your sleep, and she had to smell it, and she was like, "Oh God."
I don't fart in my sleep.
Yeah, you
Nicola, that
do.
was you.
Yes, you
No, I
do.
don't.
No, it wasn't
No,
me.
I don't.
No, it wasn't.
No,
It
I
wasn't
don't.
me. Wasn't me.
Apparently,
No, I don't.
Charles, Nicola was like clutching into a blanket, and she had to move because apparently you farted, and it stunk like rotten eggs.
Oh, and
apparently.
and here you go. She tends to kick me out of my own freaking bed as well.
I don't fart in my sleep, Nicola. Thank you.
Yes, you do. Yes, you
No,
freaking do. Yes,
no, I
you
don't.
do.
I have witnesses, and I don't do half of the shit you tell me I do in my
Yes, you
sleep.
do.
Do I? Hell, no, I
Yes,
don't.
you do. Yes,
No, I
you
don't.
do.
No, I don't.
Yes, you freaking do,
No, I
Charles.
don't.
Yes, you do.
Hang on a minute. How do you know though if you don't fart in your sleep? Because if you think about it, if you're sleeping, it's like, how do you know?
Because I'm not
Hey,
like sleep. So technically,
Tinkerbell.
I hear everything in my sleep.
Stop it.
Well, yeah, but you might do like a silent one, you know?
But I'd still feel it, so I know I don't.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. I didn't even think of that one. Oh God. Yeah, it's Nicola's fault that we're having this conversation.
Yeah, Nicola,
How is it my fault?
it's your fault.
But because you're the one who told me that Chelsea
She
farted
does.
in her
That's the
sleep.
thing.
I
She does,
don't.
and she doesn't realise she's doing it.
I don't, Nicola.
You tend to mumble in your sleep, though, as well.
No, I don't. I don't
Uh,
even
yeah,
talk in my
you-
sleep.
Yeah, Nicola, and you talk in your sleep because you've
Nicola, I've
spoken
been to other people's
I don't
houses,
talk all the time.
and I don't talk in my sleep.
1 minute to go, and it's 1 o'clock.
Woohoo! Yay! 1 o'clock! Yay! Whoopee!
Yeah, this stream's been like 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Yay!
Do you know what? I've realised that's all you've done practically all day is wind me up.
Pitch black.
Yeah, you love it.
Do I really?
I might not speak to you tomorrow, Nicola, so you can have a peaceful day.
Please do, because I miss you otherwise.
No, I'll talk to you Monday.
Oh, thanks.
You can have a
Yeah,
full
you can.
24 hours without me.
Yeah, plus as well, Charles, if you wind her up on Monday, she's not going to be able to escape from it, is she? Because you're going to actually be in her house.
You'll have a full 24 hours without speaking to me, Nicola. Enjoy.
That's nice, isn't it? Hang on a minute. So if my mum has a question to ask you, and she asks me to ask you, you're not going to answer it.
You're going to have to wait until Monday.
You're going to talk to me, though, Charles, if I message you.
Oh,
What?
that's nice then. That's nice then. You get to speak to Nathan, but you won't speak to your best friend. That's nice. That's nice indeed. Gotta be honest. Fucking love you too, Charles.
It's funny, though, seeing Nicola's reaction, though, Charles.
Mm.
All I'll do probably later on is worry.
Well, why? Because you can. Well, why? Because you could talk to me.
Because she won't be speaking to me for 24 hours.
Well, yeah, but you can still talk to me.
Yeah, but then you're going out. So technically, in a way, I can't be speaking to you all day, can I?
True, and you can also watch my videos, you know, get my watch time up.
I'll just shove that on the iPad.
Happy days. Sorted.
But can I at least talk to you tomorrow, Chelsea? Well, later on. I keep forgetting we're Sunday now. Chelsea?
Mm.
See? I'm not even getting an answer out of her.
See, I thought she'd started then because she didn't respond.
I know. Chelsea,
Oh,
can I at least speak to you later on then, or no?
I guess.
Yay! Mind you, I might video call you all day. Be
Yeah, because I'm going out fishing.
annoying pain in the ass. Like I am.
You trying to call me an annoying pain in the ass? Oh, you are. That's lovely.
No. Did I say you're an annoying pain in the ass? No, because I'm the annoying pain in the ass. Me.
For fuck's sake, no, you're not.
Oh, to Chelsea I am anyway.
Saying how we've been winding you up all day, and look what you've done to me in Chelsea. You've been winding me and Chelsea up all day.
As they say, payback's a bitch.
No, you've been winding me up for days. So there's no payback when you've been winding me up for days, is there? Is there?
No, I think Chelsea's gonna have her fucking payback on Monday, I think.
Happy days.
And I gave her an idea earlier, so I think she might use the idea.
Oh, why? What was the idea?
Do you know what? I can't remember what it was, but I'm sure she can remember what it was.
Timing you.
You play music, one of you.
No.
Chelsea, is it you?
Hmm?
Was it you playing the music?
My neighbours are playing music.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why at 1 a.m. But then again, they are strange.
I know. This is why I tend to do my live streams late, because I do tend to try and do it when the house is quiet.
Mm.
Charles, can you remember the idea I gave you earlier?
To time you.
Yeah. So she might do that to me, so you know.
Yeah. Nice idea. You know what?
You're not going to time me every second of every minute of the day, right?
No.
She might if she wants. You know?
Please don't. Please don't.
Again, we can.
Because if you're going to be with me all night on Monday, yeah, what would be the point of timing me every minute of every hour?
What do you mean, what would be the point?
Because she's going to be with me anyway, so. Unless she's only going to time me whenever I decide to leave my room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll be with you the entire time. You never know. We may part ways at one point, so you never know.
Pardon?
We may part ways at one point, you never know.
Please don't. I'm gonna go anyway now, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting really tired.
Chelsea, I just like the memory you shared.
Oh, the one I made.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, I'll speak to you later on, Charles, yeah?
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream in a minute anyway, so
Alright. Bye, Nate.
bye, love.
Bye.
Bye. Right. Peace out, guys, and I will see you on the flip side.